mermaid nails was my dream for quite a while, and finally I found these 3D mermaid tips. So I ordered them right away, and now I have 3 shapes. We have long coffin, we have medium coffin, and almond. Let's try them out, and since we want to have this mermaidy look, of course I tried this iridescent blue first. And by the way, with the long version of coffin, we don't have scales all the way through the tip. There is a little cuticle area that is like clean, so it looks okay. But then I got really inspired by some pictures that they have on the product page, and most of this design are made with some kind of iridescent colors. You guys gave me an idea that I need to try chrome powders with the tips like this, and that's exactly what I did. I don't want to apply top coat on top of these tips because I don't want to ruin the scales, so I applied it underneath. And it was quite a challenge to apply chrome powder. I mean, on big tip it's okay, but on the smaller sizes it was a bit of a challenge. So I used my special silicone brush applicator. It worked, and oh my god, I love this look. But there's something about these tips. The smell is honestly terrible. It's like some kind of cheap plastic. So even though I'm happy with the look, I'm not sure about the quality of these tips. So let's try the almond ones because that's the shape I prefer the most for everyday life. And it looks great, but I don't really like the structure of these tips. They are kind of looking upwards, and I just don't like the look of the tip shape overall, even though the design with the scales look awesome. So as much as I love the design, I don't like the quality of these tips, so I will only give them 4 out of 10. It was the first out of many nail art products we're about to try today, and we're going to give them scores. Colorful dual forms. First, I ordered this set of 5 different forms by Nailcou, and they have extended size range, 15 sizes, which is great for different kinds of nails. For example, I have this client with a very wide thumb, and it fit her perfectly. It also includes super small sizes, which is so nice, and they have 5 different styles. But there is something that made me a bit suspicious about them: the color. I mean, they're colorful, which looks great, but these colors are rather dark, especially this blue or this black. I mean, is the product going to cure through them? Even this white, even though it's light, it's not that transparent, and unfortunately I was right. So I had to find a certain strong lamps, certain products that will fully cure with them, because I'm so used to this quick flash cure whenever I'm working with dual forms. Usually it's like 1-2 seconds, that's it. With these forms you need to hold it for way longer, which makes the service so much longer. And another issue, they're rather soft and flexible, which honestly is not great, especially when you're doing long nails. I would say these forms were fun, but not exactly like the perfect tool to work with. So I ordered another kit, which includes 12 different styles of dual forms, and they're colorful too. And they even have these unusual styles I haven't seen before, such as edge nails or duck-shaped nails. Wow, this is the first time I see duck shape with dual forms. Even though they're colorful too, they're way more transparent. I mean, they're just slightly have this jelly color, but they're still perfectly see-through. So I decided to test these blue ones. You can do almond or stiletto shape with them. So I tried them on my client, and we used this silver polygel, and it works really well, just like transparent dual forms. I could flash cure it easily, they were fully cured, so it was super easy to work with. Then we applied pink cat eye gel polish, and recently I also ordered these tiny circle-shaped magnets, which can be used for abstract patterns or water nails. But if you locate them like 5 petals of the flower, we can create beautiful magnetic flowers. So I also used these silver accessories to do these centers of the flowers, and this is the set what we have. Let me know, guys, which styles should I try in my next video of these dual forms. So I'm giving these first ones probably 4 out of 10 because the idea is nice of the product, but it's not exactly what I see as the good quality product. And these forms definitely get 9 out of 10 from me. Colorful flame foil. I really like this design with flames that are glowing in the dark. And yes, I know that you can hand paint this design, but it's so much easier and faster if you just use the transfer foil, right? So they have 10 different colors, and I decided to go with the traditional one for the fire, which is orange. And once I started cutting them, I realized that they are not as bright. Also, when I tried to transfer them, it was not properly working. I do not have transfer gel now, but I normally use non-acid primer or sticky layer of the base coat, and it was not working either. So I had to use builder gel, flash cure this flame on top, and then take it off. So finally it worked. I can't say that I love this design, but that's okay. So let's just take a look on what it's going to look like with the lights off. Like a total disappointment. Honestly, the only reason I ordered them because I wanted these flames to glow in the dark, and they don't do that. They don't transfer, and they look terrible even with the lights on. So I'm giving them 0 out of 10. Holographic cat eye light reflective powder. Wow, that's a lot of qualities for just one powder, and there's so little of it. Like, seriously. Will it be even enough for just one set? Well, let's figure it out. So I'm going to use a medium consistency clear gel because I don't want it to be runny all over, and we're going to mix the powder. I probably took too much of this powder, I'm not sure, but we're about to see. And I will use black background since I want to get a similar look. As I apply it on the nail, I can already see this little shift of green and pink. And it's nowhere like the picture. I mean, it's not as bright. You can just slightly see a little bit of this color. And then we use magnet. It's definitely working. And I'm trying to create a similar design. So it's working. It's definitely a cat eye. It's definitely beautiful and glittery, but the colors are just not as bright. Wait, but it's also light reflective. So let's turn the lights off and turn on the light on the phone. And wow, this is so pretty. So even though I wasn't able to get the exact same look as in the picture because it's definitely edited, the colors are not so bright, I still like this powder, so I'm giving it 7 out of 10. Fiberglass powder. So this is technically fiberglass in a jar. I don't think I've seen anything like this. So these are very small particles of fiberglass, and you need to be careful. Do not use it near the fence or AC. So you definitely heard and seen fiber gels, fiber base coats. So this is technically the product you can use and mix with any product to make it with fibers, which makes them stronger and perfect for fixing damaged, thin or broken nails. I use fiberglass a lot, mostly for little fixes such as little crack on the nail, little corner missing. So this powder will be exactly what I can use it for. So I have this missing sidewall on my nail, and I'm going to mix it with gel and then use it. So it depends on how much fibers you add. If you add more, the product now feels thicker, which actually makes it more convenient to apply it. And these fibers, they're so thin and tiny. So I really like this product. I think it's great because normally when you have these fiberglass strands and you want to use them to fix a small crack, you need to cut them. And cutting fiberglass is not easy. And then you have no idea what to do with the leftovers. And here we have them already in the jar, so you can take a tiny fraction of it. Plus, you can use it to mix with your favorite products if you have super thin or weak nails to strengthen them. Just don't overdo it. Do not add too much fiberglass powder. So I think this product is pretty cool, and I'm giving it 8 out of 10. When you're doing acrylic nails and using some glitter, it's sticking to everything, and then you cannot really clean the brush, and once you take clear or nude color, now they're covered with glitter. So this dip and dish supposedly is going to save you from this problem, because there's a special filter inside that is going to filter out all the glitters and other stuff, and you can proceed working with a clean powder. So I'm going to test it together with this acrylic by Wipazima, which is a very popular brand in Mexico, and it includes dry flowers and a little pieces of foil. I will do extensions on my client on forms, and when I pour the monomer into this dip and dish, immediately I don't like this part that it's quite wasteful. I mean, this client, her nails, her fingers are tiny, so I just know that I'm not going to spend too much monomer on her nails. But this dip and dish is rather big, and then I need to pour it at least 1/3 because I need to go over this filter. So this feels a little wasteful. Another concern is that the lid, why is it made of wood? I mean, it's nice that once you close it, the smell is locked. This is amazing, but we all know that wood can actually absorb the vapors of the monomer, which means eventually it's going to absorb them enough so it will not be safe to touch it with your bare hands anymore. So that's a bit suspicious. Anyways, I really like the way this powder is working. So it's like dry flowers and foil. It has this natural milky look, so we cannot see the nail, but it looks just so pretty and natural. And using this dip and dish, I have to say, is also quite convenient. I also have a little doubt if it's actually good for the bristles of the brush, especially when you're using Kolinsky, but it's doing its job. So all these little glitters and pieces of foil are falling down beyond this filter, and I can proceed working with a clear product. Then I need to finish up, and I have only one nail left, and I know I need a tiny fraction of monomer, but since we have this filter, that means part of it is supposed to be wasted. Or should I just take it off and just proceed with the regular part of monomer? I'm not sure about this part, guys. Let me know if you've ever tried a product like this, like how do you overcome this problem? But for me, you know, it's big. I mean, I don't want to be wasteful. Monomer, especially a good one, is not cheap, so I would not like to throw away quite a big piece of it every single time. I do like the acrylic powder though. These nails look so pretty and perfectly suit this client, so I'm definitely giving the powder 8 out of 10. And for the dip and dish, I don't even know. Let's do 7 out of 10. Nail clips. There are so many different kinds of clips out there, but these are specifically designed to push back your puffy sidewalls. And I really like the concept of this product, because when you're doing your own nails, when you're applying color and then it's flooding the sidewalls all the time because the skin is so close, now, you won't have this problem with these clips, supposedly, and I have to say that they work, but they feel suspiciously soft, which means if your skin is very soft, or if your sidewalls are not that puffy, it's probably going to work. So I tried it on myself, I tried it on a few clients, and this is my conclusion. They're not really that strong. They're not painful either. So you can use them, but if your sidewalls are really puffy, they're not really going to help. So before that, I used to use these paper clips, which work great, but for some people it feels a bit painful. I was personally okay with it. I mean, beauty is pain, but for some people it's just too painful. Well, these are way too soft, so I think we need something in between, like a little stronger than this. So I'm giving them probably 6 out of 10. Reflective glitter gel polishes. This is not new or unusual anymore, and I had so many reflective gel polishes, but usually they are silver or golden or some boring dark colors. I've never seen them bright and pastel colors yet. That's why I ordered this collection. I just really wanted to have some blue or pink or green. So I'm going to try them on my client, and she has milky nails, which is going to be the perfect background for such bright colors. And once we started to apply them, I could tell from the first coat that this color is kind of transparent. Oh well, we can do 2 coats, that's not a problem, I'm ready for it. And even with 2 coats, they look a little pale. Well, maybe they're going to shine really well. So they look cute, okay? It's just not exactly what I expected, but they're okay. Then I got embarrassed and confused at the same time because I was talking about the completely different collection. So the thing is, whenever I'm ordering products, it's a lengthy meditative process as I scroll down the pages, choose the products, and when they arrive, it usually takes a while. So by the time they arrived, I forgot which collection it was, and even though I tried to keep track of them, I thought that this is a different kit with these bright colors, so no wonder I got mad that they're so transparent and pale. Please tell me I'm not the only one who orders products and then forgets what I ordered. Let me know in the comments. So anyways, this is the kit I actually ordered. So it's supposed to be transparent because I actually wanted jelly and light reflective colors at the same time, and this was the inspo picture. So I tried it all wrong. I was supposed to use a clear base. I'm intending to try them in my next videos and definitely give them another chance. Let me know which of the products from this video did you like the most, and are your scores similar to mine?